Hello, everyone. Do you want to enjoy nature in the middle of the city? Well, follow me and check out this property at 17425 297 Avenue Southeast in Monroe. So it's a beautiful property on 5 acres, and there are multiple structures on the property. And I'm going to show you the detail. Okay, check it out. The property is located in Sultan, but has an address, a Monroe address. And as you get inside, you have to pass by a gate. It's a electric gate, so you have to be very careful here. You can come and touch the gate if you're unattended, you can get shocked. And it's completely fenced. There are multiple structures on the property. There is the main house, a studio with on top of two-car garage, a chicken coop, and a barn, and also I think a shed. So Monroe is located about 35 miles outside of Seattle, and it's very close the to Gold Bear or Seven Pass. So if you are a ski fan, this property is perfect for you. So you're not far from the ski resort. And if you also know Leavenworth is not far away, I think it's about 30 minutes from Leavenworth, which is this German town outside of Seattle as well. So as you can see here, the property is very huge. It has a lot of nature, a lot of trees, and they have a greenhouse here. The property is currently for sale. I have to mention that. Not available though, currently pending. The owners are moving out of the area, and they have this greenhouse here, and there's always a radio playing because it's for to scare the animals, so animals think that there's a human inside. Nature, flowers, plants here, and they have a garden, and there are multiple beehives throughout the property. It's very beautiful. So you think that you're in the middle of the forest, but at the same time it's beautiful, it's peaceful, and I just want to move here. So it's on a gravel road, so it's a private road leading up to here. And as I was driving here, I was just surrounded by nature. They used to own horses. They say there is pasture. If you are adept of horses or farm animals, this is a great property for you. And some of the trees from the property were used actually to build the house. So it has a lot of history. The house has a lot of history. So on my right hand side here, you see the garage, the two-car garage, and also a place to store your tools. And on the left side is the barn. Okay, let's check out the barns first of all. The barn has two horses stall. Perfect if you're a horse owner. They used to have two horses, and they used to have livestock here. So it's currently empty. The house is on propane, and you can see the propane tank here. Lots of wood because they have a wood fireplace, and you have the horses, the stall, and you have a tack home here. I had to learn so many expressions. I didn't know a lot about horses, so I had to learn. Let me open the door. Oh, it was already open, so I locked it. Oof, have to push it. So this is the tack room. Let me see if I can turn on the light here. So now it's currently being used to store, I guess, bee bee honey from the bees. And this is the beehive. Oh, look at the bees. I'm not gonna get too close to that. I don't want to get sting. And the beehive is protected, so a bear cannot just jump in and destroy the hive. So lots of bees there. These are the other beehives. As you can see, three there, and also surrounded by an electric fence. Nothing can happen. Producing yummy, yummy honey. I had the opportunity, the chance to try some of the honey from the bees, and it's amazing. Very different from the honey you get from the store. Now let's go check out the studio upstairs. Yeah, next to the studio, before we get there, you have this chicken coop, one rooster. He's the king. Oh, they're not here. Maybe they are in the chicken coop. I'm not gonna open that. I don't want them to jump out, but I heard them earlier. Okay, so they're inside, maybe taking a nap. I'm not sure. So the studio is on top of this of the garage. So we're gonna go up the stairs here, and in case you go in the forest and you get yourself dirty, you can clean your feet before getting inside the house. So originally, the owners used to live here while they were building the house. It took them 10 years to build the main house. And it was, did you hear that? Did you hear that? The rooster? Yeah. So it was totally worth the wait. Okay, check out this video. So the studio was currently, it was staged, beautiful, quiet. You have a small kitchen, a stove here. It's a propane stove, it has to be hooked up. And then you have this wood fireplace. I think it's good for guests, or if you have um, multi-generational family um, living, or even it can be rented. So really love the skylights, brings on lots of natural lights, and you can just have someone live independently here and have his own space and still enjoy the nature. Um, while and then he has a three-quarter bath, the shower, and one single vanity. Okay, pretty spacious for one person or a couple who doesn't want to sacrifice quiet living and at the same time not also expensive living if they decide to rent it. So I think it's good. Or if you want just privacy from the family, you can. All right, let's check out the rest of the property. And you have a little patio deck area here. Property is huge, showing you really an overview how it looks like mature trees, but not mature trees. Okay, let's continue to the main house. So this is the barn from outside here. And then look at this building. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And this is a shed. Lots of space to store your tools. And this house took 10 years to build. This is the propane tank that feeds the house and heat the house. That's the energy they're using. It's a timber frame with Japanese joinery. Look at this. The Japanese joinery is amazing. There is no single nails. Very, very amazing uh, craftsmanship. Is you don't see that very often. Very expensive to build, and it takes a lot of skills to do that. Just showing you how they did it. And guess what? Have you seen this? Actually, the story is they installed it for birds. They used to have window screen, but it didn't deter the birds to just fly through thinking that they can get inside, and they were breaking the windows. So with this string hanging, they see a pattern and they know that they cannot just fly through. So that's the the story. I hope I get it right. Anyway, they have a lot of hummingbirds here throughout the property. They have bird feeder everywhere. Beautiful deck. There's a hot tub outside. Property goes way back there, but they fence it right here so that at least they don't get animal too closer to the main house. Okay, really peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. Okay, let's get inside. We're gonna get inside from the back. Okay, vaulted ceilings. Again, time by frame architecture. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my goodness. Amazing. I can see myself here on weekends just relaxing by the fireplace, especially during the winter, just having some quiet and peaceful time, like just reflecting on life or just enjoying the nature or just being, I don't know, enjoying life, being grateful for everything. This is amazing. I love this house. Love this house. I wish I could buy it. It's not available anymore. And guess who sold it? Me. Here. So kitchen is pretty spacious. Stainless steel appliances. I have a small island here. Wash utility room with wash and dryer, water heater, and you have another out exit here to outside. Gas stove, little mm, area, breakfast, or just to work. It's pretty hot outside, but the way the house is built, it feels really good inside. It doesn't feel hot. It's not cold either. I think it's very what do you say that? Very nice, actually. Cool, cool temperature. So skylights here, that brings it lots of natural light. Look at those exposed beams. Again, no nails, Japanese joinery. Everything was done handcrafted. Wow, amazing. So the house has two bedrooms. It's 1,600 square feet inside, Rambler, and this is the primary room. Again, lots of craftsmanship here. Hi. And it has a full bath. refrigerator top. Okay. And a closet. Let me show the closet here. Ooh, closet. Not gonna show too much of personal property. And an office. Again, vaulted ceilings everywhere. You can see the windows pattern, the pattern screen that I installed on the outside for the birds to prevent the bird just flying through and breaking the windows. This is an office that can be used as a bedroom. It's theoretically, it's a bedroom that is being used as an office. Better said. All right. This is the inside of the main house. And I think I came in from the backyard. Let me go out using the main entrance door. And this is how it looks like when you stay in front of the house. Very beautiful. You can hear the bird sings. You can hear the rooster. You have wildlife. You can have horses. You can have livestock. Everything is possible. And you're not far away from the city. Literally, you're not far away from the mountains. You have a huge property. You have pasture. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. This is the door out of that connects to the mud room slash utility room. And I have to be very careful here because this fence is electric. I'm not gonna touch it. This conclude our tour on 17425 297 Avenue South is in Monroe. I already mentioned the house is no longer available. However, if you're interested in something similar, you know where to find me. Give me a call 425-439-9299. Or if you have any questions about the market, give me a ring. I'll be happy to answer them. All right, I'll see you on the next listing. Bye bye.